Welcome, Taurus, to your monthly general reading. This is the Devine Sunshine Tarot channel. I am Pam, and I thank you for tuning in today. This will be a general reading for those born under the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So, I welcome you here, Taurus. I hope that things will be revealed to you that will be extremely helpful in your endeavors for this month. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Please listen carefully for the description of content and the disclaimer to follow. And for those of you returning, thank you for tuning in again. Help me to make this channel great by hitting the like, subscribe, and share buttons. While you're here, please feel free to comment down below if this reading resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you. And so here's the disclaimer. Tarot is a network of different cultural perspectives and human experiences and complexities with many angles to think about. This is a general reading which will have multifaceted energies, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. But it will offer you many possible options and outcomes. It may be talking about roles and scenarios or views, which, can be reversed. The roles can be reversed depending upon your energy or situation. But ultimately, you are in control of your own destiny. And for that purpose, it's not intended to predict the future, recommend action, or be a consideration for medical or psychological advice. Please seek professional help in those areas. And that is the end of my disclaimer. So in this reading, we're going to briefly talk about the overall energy for the month, what's possibly coming towards you, and maybe a possible outlook in love. These areas will be covered through the oracles and a few tarots, and if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out the community of awesome readers on YouTube for your zodiac sign. So let's get started with your oracle reading. The oracle card for you this month is, I just picked this card for Capricorn. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. It's the eclipse in Aries. It's the number 25 card, and it's about collaborations. You'll be finding yourself doing a lot of collaborating this month. You may be doing something on your job or with your family or with an organization. But it will require some compromise and some collaboration. So that's some of the energies that you need to look out for this month. All right, let's see what wisdom of the oracle has to say. If we can find something in love for you, Taurus. Let's see if there's love coming towards you or what you need to know about love. This is going to be like an overall reading for couples and for those seeking new love. I'll just point those things out if I need to, and let you know which one is which one is coming to mind when I read the card. Okie dokie. So your card for this month is Chaos and Conflict. No wonder you have the collaboration card. Chaos and Conflict. Chaos and Conflict, the number 33 card. 3 plus 3 is 6. So 6 is usually the number of love. Kind of look out for a little bit of chaos going on in a relationship, or some chaos or conflict around a relationship. Someone may find out some truths that they don't really want to know about, but it's necessary for your relationship. Some truth needs to be revealed here. Someone may come through with a confession, or I hear that somebody's going to get caught doing something they didn't have no business doing in the relationship. I feel like that means that it could be a little bit of somebody's doing some cheating here. Okay. I hope not. But we're going to see what the cards have to say about that in a minute. So let's deal with Eclipse and Aries first. Okay. What is this collaboration all about, Spirit? What is it that you want Taurus to know about this collaboration and compromise? This is fiery because it's Aries, and things will get very impassioned, and fire is really intense and it moves quickly. So be careful about that. It can be an angry type of energy. So be careful. Make sure you think clear-headedly. All right. What do you want Taurus to know, Spirit? What is it? What is the ultimate message you want Taurus to know? Okay. The Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, the Ace of Swords. This is all about wanting some clarity here. I'm going to push this up here because you can't see the cards. And I'll move it over. Maybe I'll just put it over here. I'm sorry. I don't mean to move the cards around like that, but just trying to find enough space here. Okay, the Five of Swords. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of truth, a lot of stuff going on. It's kind of chaotic. There's another sword. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Okay, the Six of Cups. This is about the past. Reminiscing. Okay, you got the Queen of Swords. Your reading, Taurus, is all about truth. Somebody kind of felt like they were left out in the cold at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy is overtaking your reading, Taurus, with the swords. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. You are really, the truth needs to really come out. Clarity, understanding, logic. Those are the things that are going on here. Then somebody's holding on tightly to something in the past here, holding on tightly to something, don't want to lose it. So and you got the Six of Cups here. The Pentacles is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and the Cups is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So those are the signs that could possibly be involved in this energy this month. And no wonder you got to boost your relationships through teamwork and compromise. There's some lying going on here, and somebody is definitely seeking the truth, and you're going to get to the bottom of it. But first and foremost, this is where you are. Is you're like between two things here. This is the Two of Swords, and it's like you need to make a decision, but you can't see the logic in it. It's not making sense. Or you've listened to the story and you can't tell if this person is lying or telling the truth. And that kind of goes with the chaos and conflict card here as well. So this could be somebody in a relationship here that, you can't get the right information from, or you're discerning that there's a lie that's amiss. But it's going to take you to be able to compromise and collaborate to get this information. But this is where you are right now. You're feeling really like, I'm not confused, but I can't see the logic in it, and it's hard to make this decision. In the past, you were holding on to something here. Um, Being that this is the Pentacles, it could be that you were holding on to some money. There could be some money that's involved here, or could be some material things, like a car, house, or something of that nature. Um, you're holding on so tightly that you can't see that there is stuff behind you that you can easily go to, or that you're trying to hold on to in order to stay afloat. Okay, because it does look like he's floating on some coins here in the water. Part of him is, but his throne is sitting on his material possessions here. Okay. Presently, you're seeking truth. You want truth and clarity in a situation, and you're going to get it because you're going to do a lot of collaborating and compromising to get to the truth. This is a road that you're traveling at this point right now. The Five of Swords is here, and it indicates that someone is I couldn't say, maybe they are deceptive, but this person is more uh, self-indulgent. They want to win at any cost, and it's going to take a lot to compromise with this person because they want to take back what they feel rightfully belongs to them. This, I'm sorry, I meant to tell you, this is what is unknown or hidden. Something that you don't see yet, but you will see it. It's going to come. Um, what's limiting you right now is that you're feeling like you're bound by this situation, but you really aren't bound by this situation. This card usually indicates um, self-inflicted binding. That means that you can easily get out of this. You're in a space here where you can just turn around and walk away from all of this mental anguish that you're going through, because Swords is also talking about what's going on in your head. And so you may feel like you're bound, but you really, this is a self-imposed situation. Know this, that you shouldn't have to feel that you're bound by anything. You can easily make the decision to walk away. Is you're dealing with your emotions, and you're dealing with the natural world. So and it might even involve material possessions, because your foot is on land and one is on the water. The water is emotions, but all this is playing out in your head. You're saying you can't do it, but that is really what's limiting you. You can do it. You can remove those bandages, and you can turn around and walk away. For some of you all, there's someone coming back into your life. But overall, this is a goal that you're trying to meet, is to make things be like they used to be. Um, Find the love and have the love and joy and happiness of your youth, okay? Or not even of your youth, of the past. That's why you're holding on so tight to what you have, because you want to have this again, and this is your goal, and you're trying to move towards it. But it may take some collaboration and some compromise. Maybe this person that's causing this chaos and conflict, or this conflict that is going to reveal itself to you, is trying their very best to make things go back to the way they were. They're remorseful or regretful for what they've done. Um, the outcome of your situation is that you're going to get clarity and truth. The Queen of Swords is all about discerning whether a person is lying or not. You're going to find out the truth. She just wants things to be right and fair and balanced. And she's asking for truth to be told, okay? Um, this person may be a little bit cold, but they have to be in some situations. Usually, the Queen of Swords is a nurturing type of energy. Most queens in the decks are about nurturing. So she is all she wants to know is, and but she can probably tell you're not telling the truth anyway. She's already discerned that. All she wants you to do is come forward so that you can heal. Okay? Tell the truth so that we can move on. Here it seems as though you ran out of resources, or you fail to see the resources available to you here. The Aerophant is here, and this is about tradition and being right and doing the right thing, um, being the teacher. This also signals your spirituality. This also speaks of marriage and the spiritual aspects of being kind and understanding and being loyal and doing the right thing. Okay. This also is about an organization you may be involved with. This may be a spiritual leader or guide, or the person that you're dealing with is a very spiritual individual, very much in touch. This card is always significant of love. So love is coming your way, Taurus, for those of you all who are not attached. Um, Look for new love to come. Someone's going to offer you some love, and this may be someone that is divinely guided towards you. um, Also, when I see this dove here and it's going into the cup, it is probably talking about a situation where there is a lot of chaos and conflict, and for you to open your heart and see things from a different perspective. But you will have a new perspective. Carrying a lot of burdens here, okay? Um, but just know that the house where you're going with this burden is you're almost at the end of that. You're almost there. And you can drop it and start anew. Okay? All right. So let's deal with the chaos and conflict card. Chaos and conflict. That is supposed to be in your that's supposed to be in the love position, as far as who's coming towards you. And I think I want to go to the book on this one because I'm not familiar with it being in the love position, um, for me. So give me a minute, and I'm going to read to you from the book, uh, Wisdom of the Oracle, the meaning for that. Okay. So chaos and conflict is all about disarray, being at a being at cross purposes with another, and this is the tension of opposites and the value of chaos before order. Um, the main message from the oracle is about opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere. But consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, You leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal. Um, it's projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos lends to reordering of things. Conflict provides a way for you to see more than one side of the situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to talk, or I'm sorry, you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. Okay, so your relationship message talks about um, and then it's also this card has a lot to do with your collaboration and your compromises. When you have chaos and conflict in your relationships, it takes a little bit of compromise. Relationships are not easy, and they need fine tuning, and people need to be truthful. And this is what your reading is really trying to say a lot about truth. Be truthful with each other. Be truthful in your communications and your compromises and your collaborations with others, as well as your family, as well as with those that you love and that are closest to you. The relationship message is about stubbornness, and your stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. Um, it's always that need to be right, and it only serves to prolong a conflict, and and sometimes it makes it deep down within you, and it is hard to resolve. you know During this month, this is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, and what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable, true enough, but um, if that's true, it's not necessary to fight. And you can find a way through the stormy emotions uh, and get to higher ground. Soon the air is going to clear, you know, and you'll be in a much better place than before. Um, this storm is going to pass, and you're going to find yourself blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things become electric and enlightened and always better than before if you use the time constructively to collaborate, to compromise, to see things from a different perspective. Okay, so that's what that's all about. So now let's do some um love oracles. Let's see where this relationship is going to go. Spirit, can you give me some information on where Taurus's relationship is going to go? What advice do you have, Spirit? Something that they can think about, mull over, and help them to make their own decision. What factors should they know? What what should they know? What do you want them to know, Spirit? What are the compromising factors here? Okie dokie. All right. Lessons. This is a teaching moment, okay? Caution. Someone is hesitant and being careful in how they proceed out of fear of making mistakes. That's a big possibility. And blindsided. Somebody was ill prepared for this unexpected attack. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else I can get from another deck. Okay. So that is why you have the collaboration and the compromise going on here. That's why truth is being sought here. That's why somebody is fighting to say they need to take back what rightfully belongs to them. They feel that this is their right to have. That's stubbornness. Then it could be somebody that's very selfish. Want to keep everything to themselves. Okay, sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. That's what somebody's doing. It might be causing a little bit of chaos and conflict. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over for some of you all. There are no second chances here. And it's also asking you to grow and transform your life. So out of conflict and chaos is a new beginning here. Okay, Hand of Cards. For some of you all, you're going to have to take a chance. You're going to have to risk all that you know that you have. It's about being strategic and having options. It's about not showing your hand. And it's about gambling. So there could be a situation here where somebody has caused some hardship here, you know, where you're trying to hold on to your material possessions, or hold on to your house or your car or whatever, but somebody lost it to gambling. Okay. I also get that in this relationship thing, this conflict and chaos, they're not letting you know everything. That's why you have all these swords here. This mental masturbation that's going on. You need to come true, come clean. Whoever this is in your life needs to come clean. You need to discover, and you will discover the truth of the matter. Okay, Taurus. I thank you for watching today. I hope you got something from the message. I hope it helped in some small way. Until next time, I wish you love and light.